What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Tyson Brian Johnson coming to you live from my room. Well, today is King Day at the Dome in South Carolina and all the places, but yesterday was a very special day. You know, it was Alpha Kappa Alpha's Founders Day, but most importantly, it was MLK's birthday. Now, at my school on every MLK Day, King Day at the Dome, his I Have a Dream speech is played. Now for me, this speech is so big that because this man, if y'all ever really took a look at what Dr. King has accomplished, he broke down barriers. He challenged civil rights. He went out for it. Like, he went hard in the paint for civil rights for us. Because I guarantee you, the things we got right now, I'm not so sure we would, if Dr. King, if this man hadn't challenged the system, went out there and said, you know what? It's time to make a change. If he didn't have a dream to change civil rights as we know it, folks, we would probably still be back in those days where this would still be an all black institution. There'll be no diversity whatsoever. Or there'll just be, young black black students going to a all black school, all white students going all white school. I'm sorry if I offend anybody with what I just said, but I'm just keeping it real. But we will be separated. We will be separated. And some of these, and it amazes me sometimes that the things that still go on today. This man has fought for so much, and there's still stuff going on. Like, there's still people that's still being racist. There's still racism, and it just boggles my mind. Like, and to know that racism is still here after all this man has done. I applaud you, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I applaud you, sir. I wish I could have met you back in the day, because I promise you, I would have been right up there with you, marching until we got to where we need to go. I would have stared in the face of tyranny when the police dog was coming, when they hit the tear gas. I would have marched toe to toe, stride for stride, with Dr. Martin Luther King as we marched. But here's what Dr. Martin Luther King means to me as a young black man. Because, believe it or not, I have a dream too. Believe it or not, everybody got a dream. For me, your dream is different than my dream. But my dream was, my big dream when I was coming up was to go to college and get this this world exclusive, this this beautiful experience to get my education as a young black man. Because where I come from, usually where I come from in the small city of Canton, South Carolina, you really got to make something of yourself. Because there's only two places you can do. There's only so much you can do to get yourself out there. Either be a sports star, either be someone that makes it in the music business, or someone that does something so well that they get recognized. Me, I wanted to go to a school that would accept me, allow me to learn, and allow me to change, and allow me to allow my mind to grow. Because when I leave out of Claflin University, the school I wanted to go to, I wanted my mind to actually gain knowledge and apply it to life. And I had a dream. So of course, I had to work hard, because trying to go to Claflin is kind of like, me facing a big task, because this was a very big school, very big standards, and I really had to get after it. Because if you don't work, because you had to work. But I kept on dreaming, because I told myself, Grandma, I want to go to college. That's my dream, to go to college, to be able to go to the next level. And say, you know what, Grandma? I'm going to college. I'm going to be a freshman in the fall of 2006. Did I face some adversity along the way? Yes. Like Dr. Martin Luther King did? Yes. Trying to get civil rights? Yes. He faced adversity. But did he stick in? Did he kept going? Even though he got thrown in jail for trying to get everybody the right to vote. Yes, he got thrown in jail. Did people die for trying to do what's right? Yes. Did he die for doing what's right? Yes, he did. That's why he got assassinated. Yes, he did. He got assassinated for doing what's right. Now for me, for me, a lot of things got assassinated, but not in the killing assassinate type way. Me warding off drugs, warding off everything at that time that could destroy my dream of going to college, i.e. drugs, i.e. getting in trouble with the law, drinking, fighting, anything that could stop me from getting there. That would have assassinated my dreams. Would have just shot them up, tore them up, messed them up, and me not having a chance to go to school. But I kept on working, and I kept on getting in. I faced a lot of adversity, especially in the latter part of my high school career. Because there was that one class that I had trouble in, that I couldn't seem to pass, and I had to pass it to go on to be able to go, because I was already accepted into Claflin by the time. And I just had to pass that one class. I'm already accepted. I was already accepted by Christmas. I was accepted. Early admission. I was already accepted. So I had to work hard. And believe you me, I had to do all I can to pass. But I did it. Because if you had a dream, and you want to work so hard for that dream, that you will do almost anything to get there. That's why Dr. King inspires me. That's why, not on his speech, but what he did. He went through everything to get to where we are today. I promise you, I'm going to say this probably one more time before I get up this video. But folks, you need to step back and you need to take a look at what Dr. King did for us, did for you, did for your family, for your ancestors, for you to be here today. Because I promise you, not only check it out, but take a look at what your family did and what your ancestors did to get to where you are today. What your family did, what your mom did, what your dad did, what your dad went through. Because I promise you, way back then, we didn't have all this. We didn't have the new gadgets we got today. Some of us back in the whole time, they still don't. Because you know what? They trying to make it. There are a lot of people that don't have what we have. But because of what Dr. Martin Luther King done, it made it that much easier. It made it that much easier. So as you go through your day to day, what I want y'all to do, find it. If it's on YouTube, find it. Listen to his speech. Search about Dr. If you don't know about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. at this day and age, and this is for the parents as well. If you got kids, if they don't know about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., I know they probably teach at school, but some of y'all need to let y'all kids know. Tell them about that man. A man that sacrificed his life for the equality. For the equality. So that we can get good jobs. So that we can have a great education. A world-class education. So that we can be able to sit in front of somebody else that's not our skin color. There was a lot of hatred back then, y'all. Blacks fighting whites, whites fighting blacks, this, that, and the other. Y'all, it was crazy. It was crazy. And some people still don't like it. Some whites still don't like blacks. Racism is still here. Discrimination is still here. Believe it or not. But there's some people that you'll be able to talk to somebody. You have a chance now to talk to somebody that's not black, that may be that may be white or Caucasian or African, or we need to stop all this, y'all. Especially all my black folk. We need to stop all this. Black on black crime, hate crime. Come on, man. We need to stop all this. We need to squash this. Dr. King did not do all this so that we can tear it all apart. He did not do all this to tear this all apart. He did not do all this to tear it all apart. That's it. Dr. Martin King, God bless you, sir. from the bottom of my heart. I thank you for what you did. Cause I knew about you. I didn't see you, but I learned about you so much through going up through school every day, through Black History Month, through everything. I heard everything about you, everything you did for us. And to make it even better, you are a God-fearing man. That's even better. Following God. Following God. And doing what you did. God give you that dream to do this. I applaud you, sir. I applaud you. Because you know what? That's telling you unashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ. To do what you did. Despite the fact that people hated you. Which they were going to hate. Because if you for God, who can be against you? So I applaud you because you was a God-fearing man and you did exactly what God told you to do. You followed His will. You followed His word His word to a T. I applaud you, sir. I applaud you. Y'all have a blessed MLK Day. Like I said, if you haven't heard about this man, seen his accomplishments, go on Google, Bing, go to your library. Parents, if your kids have not heard about MLK Day or MLK, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., tell them about it. Teach them something that's gonna mean something to them. Instead of just wandering off by the wayside and not doing anything. And speaking of which, that's gonna be my next video. I got something for the parents next time. For all the parents. I got something for y'all. Because it's been on my mind for quite a while now. So y'all stay tuned. It's the God in me that loves the God in you. Peace.